Hi guys, and welcome to the first of our many videos. To see how you can start your journey to Australia, don't forget to subscribe down below for more content. This video today is about the dreaded English exam. More specifically, it's about the IELTS exam. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System and is used by people for migration, work, study, and there's about over 3 million tests taken with IELTS each year. So why would you need the IELTS exam? If you're applying for a visa in Australia, English testing is practically mandatory for every single one. This is to make sure you're not going to be at a disadvantage and be able to speak the native tongue. There are two modules to the IELTS, which is the general training module. This module is for non-academic purposes and is mainly used if you're coming for a visa that is work or family related. The academic module is used for people who want to come to Australia for study, so for university or sometimes also professional registration. How does the IELTS exam work? Well, to pass the IELTS exam, you have 4 categories and you need to score in every single one. There's reading, writing, listening, and speaking. You get a point in each of these categories, which will also give you your overall band score. So we're going to do an in-depth video on each of these 4 categories, starting with first, writing. The academic module is for 60 minutes and it will require you to complete 2 tasks within this time frame. Task 1, you'll be given 20 minutes to write at least 150 words. This is often a report and you'll be given a graphic or some kind of picture to base that report on. Task 2, you'll be given the remaining 40 minutes to write at least 250 word argument, which you'll also be given a subject for. Then the other module that you might take will be the general module. This module is exactly the same as the academic, except the 2 tasks are different, but you'll still be given 60 minutes to complete both. Task 1, you'll be given 150 words at least to complete. This is often a letter or addressing a situation depending on the example that they give you. Task 2, you'll be then asked to write at least a 250 word essay, which can be relating to a problem, giving an opinion, or supporting an argument. Some good tips to remember to help you through this is tip 1, always talk to someone if possible that have already taken the exam. It always helps to get real life experiences to address your own. Tip 2, find a subject that interests you. It could be photography, stargazing, and watch videos and read content that's in the English language. It'll be easier to absorb language if you're interested in the subject you're reading. Tip 3, make sure what you write makes sense. There's no point in writing countless English words if they don't make sense when reading them together. This will also make it look staged and could lower your overall score. Tip 4, don't try and memorise the entire English dictionary, even we wouldn't. Just try and learn a couple of simple phrases and general questions. Once you have those down pat, then you can move on to something else. Tip 5, using a wide vocabulary of words will also give your subject more variety and could improve your score. Tip 6, practice online tests. IELTS gives you practice online tests as well as many other providers. Use them as much as you can before taking a real thing. Tip 7, always remember task 2 is more important than task 1. Make sure you give yourself plenty of time to do task 2 as it's more words and definitely will take longer. The final tip, tip 8, make sure you use the correct wording in the subject. So instead of saying make your homework, use do your homework. Make sure you're using the correct tenses in the right areas. Okay guys, that's enough for today, but if you want to hear the other 3 modules, which is reading, speaking and listening, make sure to subscribe down below and also stay up to date on your trip to Down Under.